Hello, I'm trying to reach Queen of Degens. Are you getting any Wi-Fi in those antennas?
Hi.
Hi, it's great to
Mm.
see you.
Yeah, you too. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go on another journey with me today, but this time to an island.
Yes, island life.
Awesome. Let's do it. Let's check out Satoshi's Island. Satoshi's Island is a real place on planet Earth here, and it is located it's tucked between Australia and Fiji. It's this little area over here. It's known as Vanuatu, I think is how you pronounce it, which
Mm.
is its own country. But this is an NFT project that is put on by Satoshi Island Holdings. This is their site. There's a lot to unpack here, but basically, this is a 32 million square foot, or said differently, 800-acre private island that is owned by Satoshi Island Holdings, and they are going to be making NFTs out of plots of land and selling these to people. It will come with a physical asset as well, where you can actually build a modular home. Is combining the NFT sort of crypto space plus real life.
So this is the IRL other
Yes,
deeds. Does
it
it
is.
come with codas?
It does not come with codas, but you could probably build a coda. Basically, what this island is, they say that it's ready to be developed into a real world economy and blockchain based democracy. They want to become the crypto capital of the world. It's going to be entirely crypto based. It has been being developed by this James Law Cybertecture. This is the first time I've ever been exposed to the term cybertecture, but it's literally
Same.
cyber architecture. And
Oh.
yeah, it's really cool. And I took a look at this guy who's behind the firm, and he seems like he's got a beefy background. They're based out of Hong Kong. Their entire team is pretty stacked. I went through and I checked out the entire team, their LinkedIn behind this project as a whole, and they all seem like they've been doing it for a while. They're all pretty valid. And even James here, like he's pretty docs. Like he is a normal person. He posts real photos of
Yeah.
himself. So I thought that was really cool. I think it's a very ambitious sort of project, but what they're trying to do is they have these modular homes that you can go ahead and basically configure for whatever you want to do on the island. You have to apply for citizenship first. If you're granted citizenship, then you get access to the NFT, and then you have the ability to go ahead and purchase one of these like modular homes. All the property will be owned as an NFT, entirely
Oh my
crypto-based
God.
society. It's not its own country, so it will operate with a level of autonomy though. And the benefit of drawing people into this, the drawing aside from just like, hey, this seems like a weird social experiment. Do I want to try to live in this like crazy crypto
Yes.
island?
Yes, I do. How much? I can't afford that price, but maybe somebody can invite me.
Yeah, these are all really, really great questions. And I tried to get info on pretty much everything I anticipated people asking. And the main draw I'm seeing to this, aside from if this is like your jazz, if you really want to get into it, are all of the tax breaks. There's no tax on profits, dividends, or income for corporations or individuals. There are no capital gains tax, no withholding tax, and no death tax or like estate tax, said differently,
So this is the new America. Like,
basically.
the OG America
If it,
was like, "Yeah, we don't want the taxes," and everybody's
yeah,
like, "Where's the taxes?"
yes.
I'm gonna Okay, I would like to move here immediately. I've been trying to leave society for a while now and go live on an island with people who
Are
are
like-minded.
weird.
I think it could be really cool if it doesn't end up being like Fyre Festival. There are
I
some
was
things
just
that
gonna
make
bring
me
up
feel
Fyre
Fyre
Festival.
Festival, but aside from that, I see the Bitcoin logo everywhere. Makes sense. It's called Satoshi Island. They say that they're gonna run fully on cryptocurrency, but I don't know if that means specifically Bitcoin. I don't know how they're gonna go about their mint process. I don't know what the NFT mint price is. I did find in a Forbes article that they say that all the transactions are going to be conducted in Bitcoin, but I haven't really been able to see anything through the Satoshi site itself that kind of backs that up. And more into crypto friendly jurisdiction. But every person that lives on the island, like I said before, will get a citizenship NFT, which allows the holder to vote, live, and work on the island. But it doesn't give you, again, actual citizenship into the country of Vanuatu. I'm saying that wrong, but non-fungible property tokens. I don't know if this is a term you know, but this is the first time I've tried to look into this.
Yeah, I do know that this is definitely a thing that other people are working on. I don't know if this is the official term or not, but just FYI, all our viewers, I can totally foresee in the future using NFTs to buy condos or like property, and then even like using like a DAO as a condo
Mhm.
association tool if everybody has bought the NFT to their unit. It's definitely going to be a thing. But yeah, this is the first time I've heard this term as well. Maybe it's going to stick. I don't know.
Yeah, this is just a video of them going around on the island and building out a module.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear about the infrastructure of this island. Like, I know we're joking about Fyre Festival, but it's definitely the first thing that I'm
Mhm.
thinking, like, okay, you buy these modules, how do you live? Are you in nature? Are we getting solar power? Is there running water? What's
Great
gonna happen?
question. Right now, none of that exists. They
Mm,
have I saw in a video that they basically have traditional style villas on the island that basically acts as a check-in point and a relaxing welcome center, but those are the only structures that are on the island. They're called Satoshi Island modules, and they can
yeah,
be configured into different designs to create hundreds of different homes or even like apartment buildings or commercial sort of structures. They call them ultra modern smart homes. They are supposed to be environmentally friendly and have like smart
cool.
home capability, but not, I don't know much about the specific technology.
Yeah, they've got a pretty amazing 3D model of what they're planning.
Yeah, and they have a solid PR team behind them. I took a look at these guys as well, and they
Yeah.
are strictly like tech PR. They seem like they're pretty established. The timeline is what makes me think maybe it's a little bit of a Fyre Festival. It's outlined so that it makes sense. But for the NFT Q1 of 2022, as far as I know, they're behind. This hasn't happened. And to talk a little bit more about the citizenship aspect, this is the application form to actually apply for citizenship. And I have done this. I didn't know anything about the project. I'm like, I'm just going to do it to
Yeah.
see what happens. Because the only obnoxious thing is that you had to tweet about it. They give you this tweet. If you go through my timeline, you'll see this in there, and you
Oh.
can't take the tweet down. It needs to be there at the time at which they like select who they're going to give citizenship to. And if you're an influencer with over 21,000 followers and are verified on Twitter, then basically you automatically get citizenship. They're definitely trying to get the crypto influencers onboarded here. And it's just all you have to do is complete this, your Ethereum address, your Twitter name, post this if you're a plebe. And then if you're lucky, you get citizenship. But even if you get citizenship, I feel
Uh-huh.
like people are still going to be priced out because the homes, as far as I know, start at $60,000. I don't know if that's $60,000 for one module. I don't know
Hmm.
what that process looks like and how it works. And then they're going to go ahead and start releasing like different blocks of land that you can buy. Citizenship first, and then actual purchase of plots of land. And these blocks basically, you can buy one, you can buy multiple, you can work with people to basically acquire and figure out what you want to develop on those. There's a lot of flexibility within this in
Hmm.
7 different collections, all within a different region of the island. The marketplace will open up. They're building their own native marketplace, which initially I was like, that seems weird. But I think their intent behind this is because of what was it called? The NFPT, the
Yeah.
property.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it's because of that they're doing their own marketplace. I think potentially to give themselves more control. I don't know if these will be available on secondary, how that will work. I have a lot of questions about this more than
Yeah.
answers. And then they're saying Q2, which is right now of 2022, to start the manufacturing phase on the island itself. So initially, I was like, there's no way, just based on how any sort of building and development is happening in the world right now, that this could be possible. But in looking a bit further, I did take some solace. Not that I'm impacted by this project at all, but the Cybertecture team behind this has actually proven development on these type of module structures. So they've done
Well,
it for the Hong Kong government already. Physical island development Q2 of 2022. Again, this is supposed to be right now. I'd really have to dig through Twitter to see if they've posted anything about that.
yeah.
And then the module availability also Q2, starting at 60K, begin buying and designing their homes and apartment complexes. Phase 2, clearly seeing some production here. So based on orders, 4 to
Well, I'm
6
obviously
months.
going to apply after this. I
Yeah.
don't know what to think, but this is super amazing and
Yeah.
intriguing, and I'm
Public
in
open Q1 of 2023. that you can
And
actually start to rent out your structure, which is crazy.
now we've documented on the internet our early involvement in this for when we're all in a Fyre Fest
Yeah.
situation and we're in the documentary, we're like, we just thought it was legitimate. I don't know.
I wanted to do my due diligence and just take a look at the community as well,
Yeah.
because they are, back to the citizenship piece, they're giving out 5,620 free citizen NFTs to the applicants. If you and I applied, like, we would be in that pool. And then verified crypto influencers, again, are, I guess, pulling from that same pool as well. To date, as of March 30th, I pulled this from a Forbes article that I referenced earlier, over 50,000 people have already applied to live on the island. In doing my research for Satoshi Island, it's been really interesting to find out whose radar this is on and who's been talking about it. Architectural Digest had published an article on this. Obviously, it's because the structures are stunning. And it's funny reading through this article because it's definitely written for people who don't know anything about NFTs or blockchains, the way they go about explaining. It's really interesting, but it's a good summary of the project. But I just thought it was really cool that a Cybertecture project is now making its way into sort of mainstream architectural publications.
Yeah, at least it's got a little bit of traction in Architectural Digest.
There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of information on the site, and there are a few really informative videos on the site as well if you guys are super interested.
We're going to find out if it's a rug soon.
Pack your sunscreen.
Pack
But
your
anywho,
sunscreen.
guys, we know NFTs can be expensive, but you know it's free? Smashing that like button. Go ahead and smash that like button. It's also probably a pretty good idea to subscribe to join our face paint family of degens. Hope you guys liked this comment. Let us know if you guys have applied for citizenship at Satoshi Island. If you already have one, we'd love to hear about it. And
Yeah, we'll see you there on the island.
Yeah.
And next time.
Have a good one, guys. Bye.